This is the Shoe Madam Podcast. Interview with Liam Sullivan, Part 1. Nice Mary Janes, you idiot. We're speaking with Liam Sullivan. This is the Shoe Madam. And you may better know him as Kelly from the Shoes video on YouTube and I guess everywhere else. So I've seen it. It's more and more I see it everywhere. I've learned a lot starting to do a little more research about you and that you actually won a People's Choice Award for this. And
yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about what this Kelly ride has done for you.
It's been nuts. And, you know, I put the video out like 3 years ago almost. Mm-hmm. Maybe 4 years ago. And it resulted in, People's Choice Award, tour with Margaret Cho. Mm-hmm. I opened for her last year. We did, 40 dates.
Wow.
And yeah, it's been a wild ride. I've made more videos with the character. I just put out a video a month ago with her, so she's still going.
Yeah. So what inspired you with the first Kelly video? So what got you, I know we were talking a little bit about, to put on the wig and to put a wig to become this character.
Yeah.
Did you see a bunch of girls who acted like this? Did you know somebody in particular?
It wasn't anyone in particular. I guess I would call it a crock-pot character because it was a lot of different ingredients slowly brewing over time.
Uh-huh.
And just living in Southern California, in Los Angeles especially, there's this Melrose strip of stores, like really hip, edgy clothing stores. Mm-hmm. And I remember going down there and seeing all the different, styles and girls and stuff like that. And I was like kind of blown away because I hadn't really seen that anywhere else. And I don't know, I was kind of inspired by that. And then, I don't know, the way Kelly says shoes was the funniest part of it. 'Cause it's just an obsessive way of saying something. If you are hungry for pancakes, you might say, pancakes, pancakes, like that.
Yeah.
But she just happened to do it with shoes, which was funny to me because, here's this girl who that's all she wants in the world.
That sounds just like me, actually.
I mean, you wake up and you go, shoes.
I do. And I say it in Kelly's voice now, thanks to you. And I'll be looking around at shoes and I'll be like, these shoes suck.
Yeah. She reduces everything to, rule and suck.
Yes, very simple terms.
Yeah, very simple. She makes it very, very simple.
So what are Kelly's favorite type of shoes?
Oh my God.
I think she loves them all, obviously. But the Mary Jane style seems to grab her.
Right. And how do you feel about shoes?
Oh, that's a very good question.
Yeah, I would hate to disappoint you, but I'm gonna have to. I don't know jack shit about shoes.
Nice.
I was wearing those Mary Janes as the Kelly character for like 3 years or 2 years or something, and someone finally said, "Nice Mary Janes," and I was like, "What?" And they're like, "Mary Jane, you're wearing Mary Janes. Didn't you know that, you idiot? Don't you do the method style of acting? Like learn every little bit about your character before you get out there?" And I was like, "Oh, I guess I'm kind of lazy." But I know what clogs are, and I know what open toe shoes are, and
Big toe.
Oh, I don't know that one. That's just the big toe showing, right?
That's usually just like kind of the middle toe and the big toe, just a tiny bit of the toe, so not completely open-toed.
I like that style, but I like high heels. I mean, those are just sexy. But there's all different kinds.
Yeah, the stilettos, and then there's the kitten heels. And
I learned about I learned about kitten heels like a couple weeks ago. I'd never heard of the term before. Kitten heels. It sounds really cute though. I like it.
Yeah. The other day we were out and I said, well, this lady were wearing like mules. It was an older lady,
God.
and I kind of said it in a derogatory term because I thought they were ugly, and he thought I was making it up, like that was just like an ugly name for a shoe, a mule. I was like, no, that's what they're called, mules.
What a horrible name.
I know.
Like open toe. That's fun. Clogs is an ugly name too, but those aren't so bad. You can find some good ones of those. But size-wise, it's really hard to find like size 11 and up.
So what are you in women's sizes?
I'm an 11, so
you're an 11.
Really, yeah, it was tricky, and you know, some people would direct me to, oh, you have to go to like the drag queen stores that they have in LA, and I was like, yeah, but all they sell are like stripper shoes, you know, like clear heels and that kind of style, and I was like, no, I wanted to have like real shoes that a girl would wear.
Right. A little girl, not a stripper.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's actually the reverse of our name. So we're shoemadam.com, but if you go to, I think, madamshoes.com, it's stripper shoes.
Oh, okay. Are they for men? Like sizes for men? Like
I don't know, actually. I've never looked that high, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a question. So when did you, I'm sure when you made the shoes video, you weren't anticipating it to explode like it did, but when did you first realize that, oh my God, what have I done?
You know, I think it was when I put the album out, because the video went out in like, I don't know, the spring of 2006, and I didn't know about YouTube at first. I just had it up on my website, and people would you know, download it from my website and put it up on YouTube. So there were like, you know, 10 or 12 different ways you could see it. And then one of them just got, you know, a few million or whatever views, and I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. And and friends were like, what, dude, you gotta do something. And I was like, okay. So, you know, I made my own channel and put it up there, and then I had written other songs for her and started recording them. And by the end of the summer, I had an album on iTunes. And when that started blowing up, like people actually started buying it as as something they would listen to
with real money.
Yeah, because at the time YouTube didn't have rev share, there were no sponsors, there was nothing. So, you know, you could get 1 million views or something, and that, hey, good for you, but that was it.
Attaboy.
Yeah. And also, like, Hollywood wasn't really looking at the internet for talent back then, I don't think. I mean,
yeah, so much.
It was kind of rare. Like, I think Andy Samberg was like way ahead of his time in terms of, you know, making the jump and Dane Cook and guys like that. But as far as YouTube went, it kind of, I don't know, had you can see a cat playing piano on that. But in terms of, like, you know, getting an agent or anything like that, it was a little tricky. But eventually that did happen for me. And so, yeah, I guess when people actually were like, I would actually buy that album, I was like, okay. And that's when I realized, oh wow, this is a phenomenon.